We smashed that bronze idiot. Now the people of Colony 6 can rest in peace.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Sharla,
Oh, thank the stars you're all right.
where are we?
Just outside Colony 6. Thanks to Shulk and Rhine, we destroyed that thing. But not everyone made it.
Oh? I'm so sorry. Shulk? Ryan? I didn't mean to cause any more trouble, running off like that.
Forget about it, kid. We settled the score.
Thanks.
Yes, but there's still no sign of that Mekon with the metal face. He's the one we're really after.
Yeah.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
It's him! Metal face! Ah!
Not just him! A whole bunch! And tons of them look like Zord!
Pathetic. After all that talk, Zord was crushed by worthless maggots like you.
Oh, this one can talk and all!
I can talk all right. And I got a good memory. Fiora! Get out of there! Get out! His screams were music to my ears. My claws slid right through her soft flesh. Like a hot knife through butter.
Talk all you want. Because those words will be your last!
The Monado! Yeah, it's been a while. But you should know by now. The Monado can't stop me!
Shulk!
Shulk!
I'm gonna...
Any way you slice it, the Monado ain't gonna work, boy. Didn't work then, won't work now. Now, time to cut you down to size. Hey, what?
That's...
Now, let him have it, beast!
Dunban!
How did you...
Sorry to have kept you. Looks like we were just in time.
Eat this! Thunderbolt! We can definitely do this!
Gale Slash! You've got a nerve!
Monado, electrical power!
What a pain in the... Worldly!
You're not invincible! Monado, it's down! Eat
no
this!
mistake.
Thunderbolt!
Take this!
Split it!
Gale Slash! The time is now! Dance with me!
Let's focus our efforts!
Understood!
We can definitely do this!
We choose to fight!
Backslash!
Everyone, feel the flow of battle! Gale Slash!
You managing, Dunban?
Electric Gutbuster!
Eat this! Thunderbolt! Let's focus our efforts!
Understood!
Okay!
I'm with that man!
Just what I needed! Ha! Air slash! Ha!
Gale Slash!
Eat this! Thunderbolt!
Electric Gutbuster!
All right! Time for a chain attack! Let's bury him! Okay! Here we go! Take this! Dixon! Your turn! I know! Eat this! Thunderbolt! Charge, beastie!
Aha! Gale Slash! You cannot escape!
Leave it to me! Monado! Faster! Keep it up! I know!
And with that, we've got boss time against this horde of Mechon, and holy chain attack, Batman! This is going far. We've got Dixon and Dunban in the party. Sorry I was a little bit quiet there for the first half of this fight. That music, which is called Unfinished Battle, which I'm probably going to be titling this episode, is a phenomenal track that only plays during this fight.
There's no end to them. Where are they coming from?
I can take the smaller ones, but the rest will be like fighting Zord over and over.
If only the Monado would work on these things. Focus, Shulk! Look out!
Rhine!
Look at you all!
Look at this, metal brain!
That it, Grandpa?
Running out of ideas here.
You may be able to block a projectile, but let's see if you can block this!
Tell me, how does it feel to be such a pathetic hero?
You okay, Dunban?
Oh, does it hurt? I bet it does. It hurts because the Monado won't work for a bunch of losers like you!
What are you?
Save it. I ain't interested. You little maggots need to learn when you've been stepped on.
That light. Everyone, fall back, now!
Won't change a thing. I'm gonna wipe you out once and for all. What the? A Telethia?
Now's our chance!
You'll pay for that! How are you?
We must be outside the tower.
Welcome, true heir to the Monado.
Father!
Weak and pathetic.
What or who are you? You will pay for what you've done! You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora! Another one.
Enough of this. You got lucky, brat. Next time, your head is mine.
You're not getting away! Get back here! Shulk! Rhine! Let it go! You've got to be kidding! He's the one who killed Fiora! Know your limits. We'll get another chance. Fine. That thing saved us. Whatever it was.
You did well. But what of the boy? Ah. Well then, there is much to be done.
I thought it was you. Nice to see you, Dixon.
It's been a while, Grandpa. 1 year, if my memory hasn't left me. Good to see you haven't kicked the bucket.
Put a sock in it.
Wait. Dixon. Dunban. You're the heroes who risked your lives a year ago in the battle to defend the colonies.
What's a pretty young lady like you doing hanging around with this bunch of slackers?
Dunban, Dixon. Thanks for helping out back there.
I don't believe we did anything.
He's right. Save your thanks for that giant bird.
What was that thing?
A Telethia. A mystical beast that protects the sleeping Bionis. Though I've never heard of one ever venturing down to where us Homs live. Strange.
A Telethia? So that's what it's called.
A mystical beast that protects the Bionis.
So, what's your plan from here? Follow that metal-faced machine, I presume?
What else? He's gonna pay for what he did to Fiora.
Well then, there's only one place he'd go. Galahad Fortress in Sword Valley. A year ago, those things were building a huge fortress, right in the valley. Tactically, it's an excellent location to launch attacks from. I feel there's a strong chance they've now finished building it. That would explain why both colonies were attacked recently.
Sword Valley, the very place where we made our last stand 1 year ago.
So it's settled. Bash down a fortress and smash some metal brains.
Easy, Ryan. Shulk, there's somewhere else I need to go first.
But what could be more important than... Wait, you saw another one.
Saw what? What are you on about? These visions sound pretty handy. Well, out with it. What do you see?
I was somewhere very high up. I was fighting at the peak of a huge tower. Fighting Metalface. I heard a voice. And then the Monado's power was unleashed. His armor instantly gave way. The Monado doesn't work on Metalface at the moment. But if that vision comes true...
A tower, huh? Doesn't give us much to go on.
Can you remember anything else from your vision?
I remember... a huge horn. That's it. As I fought Metalface, I could see the Bionis head.
Prison Island.
Prison Island?
I've never been, but I've heard of a black tower at the head of the Bionis. They say it was built by the ancient High Entia race.
The High Entia are real. I thought they were a myth.
I wouldn't blame you, son. An ancient race living at the top of the Bionis? It does sound crazy. But Bionis is home to all kinds of different people, not just us. That includes the High Entia.
The High Entia, huh? I dismiss them as folklore as well.
Never assume anything. Seeing is believing, right?
Have you ever met one?
Well, yeah.
Wow. Dixon, man, you're just full of surprises.
What can I say? I'm well-traveled. And it's all for your future. Day and night I've searched for new lands, met new cultures, and gained knowledge for our people. The life of a wandering old fool. A lonely one at that.
Stop your whining. You do it because you enjoy it. And you make a tidy profit.
Who asked you, dumban?
Well then, Shulk, what's it to be?
We'll head there.
There are alternatives. We could abandon the colonies, find a place the Mechon will not discover and live in secret.
I realized something when we were fighting Zord. Wherever we go, they'll follow. We can't run from these things. We must fight on.
I see. Then I am obliged to join you.
You want to come with us?
Scared I'll get hurt?
No way. We know you're stronger than anything. Right, Ryan?
You bet.
I've recovered a great deal since we last met. And that miserly old coot over there made me this. Sharp, light, perfect for cutting through steel. Show me a Mechon and I'll slice it in two. I might not be in peak condition, but I'm useful.
I can't thank you enough.
We're in it together now.
You can count on us, Dumban.
Miserly old coot. That sword is forged from Mechon armor. It's worth every penny.
So you keep saying.
If you want to go to the Bionis head, you'll need a guide to get to the upper regions.
We're at the bottom, so I guess the only way to go is up.
Right, but we'll need to go up the lower back first.
The lower back?
Colony 6 is right at the top of the Bionis leg, so we'll have to head around the waist. Through a place called Sartall Marsh. Follow me.
And with all of that, hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and welcome back to more Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. Dunban has joined the party. Permanently. He's actually a party member in this game, and He's just about every bit as awesome as you might have thought he would be. Ooh, boy, am I excited to show off Dunban. Yeah, he might say he's not in peak condition. He's lying. He's pretty damn strong. Now, the interesting thing about Dunban is that he's actually a tank. Yeah, I know, right? You wouldn't have thought that Dunban, of all people, would be a tank, but he is, and a pretty darn good one at that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Jesus Christ, I'm fumbling today. Okay. Let's see, Gale Slash. Let's do this. There we go. So yeah, Dunban is a tank. More specifically, he's an aura-focused agility tank, which is something very interesting that you might find in this game. His talent art charges with auto attacks and is actually a 4-hit combo that you can deal more damage with if you actually... well, I'll show this off, but it's an action command sort of a thing, and it's a 4-hit combo in that respect. For his physical arts, a lot of his combos deal with Gale Slash, and have effects if you use certain arts after using Gale Slash. So Gale Slash is an ability that actually kind of moves you along the battlefield, and inflicts the bleed status effect, which is just damage over time for a few seconds. Electric Gutbuster is an art that only breaks an enemy if used after Gale Slash, and Steel Strike topples an enemy. So Dunban by himself can inflict break and topple just with 3 arts. Very, very nice. In addition to that, we have Worldly Slash, which is a 2-hit combo that deals strength down if used after Gale Slash. It also does physical defense down, so that's really nice. His auras, Peerless, cures the party of confusion, draws aggro, and boosts strength. Spirit Breath even removes debuffs and grants haste. Battle Eye does lock on and doubles your attack rate. So that's really, really nice. You also have Blinding Blossom, which is an ether ability that just straight up absorbs aggro from a party member. It's really, really good. So yeah, Dunban is a tank, and capable of dishing out damage as he takes it. Or, well, not takes it, because, well, he's an agility tank. He focuses on not taking damage. So yeah, it's pretty interesting what he can do. I'm just gonna use his AP to boost some of my more favorite arts. I also like the name of Electric Gutbuster. I don't understand where the name comes from, but it sounds pretty hilarious. I'm just gonna bust a gut or something like that, I don't know. So yeah, I'll be putting Dunban in the front of the party for a little while here, because I actually genuinely like using Dunban. You may notice that I've subbed out Sharla temporarily, or not temporarily, but for a while now. This party has a lot of tanking potential, so I'm just gonna roll with it for now. If you need or want just a lot of healing, then you could feel free to substitute either Ryan or Dunban out. Probably Ryan, in all honesty, because Dunban is, at this point, just a little bit better than he is. There's one more thing I do want to call to attention with Dunban. If you unlock his Wisdom Tree, you can see here that he actually has an ability called Spiritual Awakening, which greatly increases aggro when no armor is equipped. And there's Inner Peace down at the bottom of Wisdom, which greatly increases agility with no armor equipped. These two skills together contribute to what is commonly known as the Naked Dunban strategy, where basically you have Dunban turn into an ultimate agility tank by stripping his ass naked and running around on the battlefield. I'm not going to do that, because I think that that doesn't take the game as seriously as I would otherwise care to do. But if you want to, feel free to strip his ass naked. I can't believe I said that seriously. But anyway, yeah, that aura of his actually inflicts strength up on all your party members, not just on Dunban, so that's really handy as a buff. So there we go. Let's use Spirit Breath to give us a little bit of haste there. and keep on going. Let's see if I can build up Dunbane's talent gauge a little bit more, because I want to show off what his talent art is. Let's see if I can get him to do the voice line too.
The time is now! Born in a world of strife! Against the odds! We choose to fight! Victory is ours!
Well, I almost got the voice line to play. He ends the last hit with Blossom Dance! Or something to that effect, so, yeah. But anyway, as you can see, I'm going in the clean opposite direction of Sartorial Marsh. I just wanted to fight a few enemies before we actually move on with this area. Just to show off a little bit of what Dunban brings to the table. So yeah, we'll be running with these three for a while now. As for equipment, I don't think we have much of anything for him. Yeah, his anti-mechon glaive is a special sort of weapon. Anti-mechon weapons generally deal less damage than most normal weapons, but they have the benefit of being able to pierce mechon armor without Monado enchant in effect, so that's really, really nice. When it comes to gear, prioritize light equipment on Dunban as well as slotted armor. Even though he can wear medium armor, he's much better off with light armor, so yeah. I don't think we'll have anything good for him until we move on to Sartorial, so yeah. Oh well. So with a party like this, we're kind of just sort of trading our healing capabilities for better defense, so that should be pretty interesting. It's a party I actually really like running, personally, but I'm also a tank main, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Not very good for dealing with stuff like those ether clouds, because we have a lot of physical damage, but not a whole lot else. But yeah, you take what you get. You take what you get. Now when... oh, one more thing. That's not the button I meant to push. That was the one button. I wanted to push this button. When it comes to the central mine, or the ether mine, since Sword blew it the hell up, yeah, the central pit's gone. You can't teleport there anymore. You can't fast travel to any location within the central pit itself. So yeah, it's completely inaccessible, so if you missed out on any of the mining and stuff like that, you're kind of SOL. Sorry! You will notice, though, that we've discovered every area and landmark in the central pit, so we actually have the entire map open to us, so that's really nice. But we can't actually skip travel anywhere other than the areas from Test Pit 4 and earlier, so oh well. That's just all I wanted to mention with regards to that. Also, when it comes to side questing, now that we've cleared the ether mine and got Dunban in the party, now would ordinarily be a really good time to do side quests, but I'm going to hold off on doing them for a little while longer. I have my reasons, but we're actually getting to a point soon enough where one of the bigger side questy things in this game kind of opens up to us, and I want to hold it off until we get to the other end of Sartorial Marsh. So anyway, enough jabbering on, let's head on into the swamp on the Bionis' ass.
I've never seen anywhere like this.
You see? This is why I've been saying you need to get out of the lab every now and then. We're aiming to get inside the Bionis. We can get to the upper regions from there.
Wow. I've never thought about going inside the Bionis.
The closer we get to the top, the more monster trouble we're gonna run into. The only things that venture this far in are the Nopon merchants and curious types like me.
You really know all the fun spots, eh, Dixon?
You want to get to the top? Then this is the only way.
We'll push on, no matter what.
That's the spirit, Shulk.
Next time on Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going to explore Sartoral, the Shimmering Marsh. See you guys then!